Jordan Clarkson, a second-round draft pick, and a star on the Los Angeles Lakers. 5 reasons the Lakers need Jordan Clarkson. 1. History. Let me start off saying Jordan Clarkson didn't start off playing basketball until he was in the 9th grade. He wasn't born to play the game. He was more of a track and field star, which meant he was fast. If it wasn't for the fact that he played with pure enjoyment, I'm not sure we would be seeing Jordan Clarkson today. Since we've seen him at Tulsa and Missouri, we noticed several things. 1, he can score, and 2, he has a work ethic. For someone that touched the basketball at the age of 14, he managed to gain the skill set and have his high school team go to state 2 years in a row. He was poised to be an all-star in his future. With that being said, he's also had his share of struggles. We're all human. It was February 1st in 2014 where he received the news that his father had a rare form of cancer in his spine. It seemed too good to be true for young JC at that time, finishing his year at Missouri. With the season coming to a close, you could tell it was bugging him. Starting the season with 18.7 points per game, he quickly fell to 15 points per game by the end of that season. And once the season finished, his father would receive 2 surgeries, which would lead to great news for JC. The surgeries went successful and off to a full recovery. And not to mention, the draft was right around the corner. Once word became apparent, that anxiety was gone. There's no telling what JC can do. His work ethic is what defines him. The ability to pick up skills in the league is truly what teams will channel for, especially in the future. But there's always that back thought of, okay, he did underperform last season compared to the year prior. He lost the ball more and scored less. I believe this is the last season for Jordan Clarkson to turn it around completely. What does that mean? He has to score literally 18 plus points per game. Skip turning the ball over less. Just don't turn over it at all. But let's keep all the stats from high school, college, and the last few seasons with the Lakers. Without the Lakers being in the run for the playoffs, that 18 points per game means nothing. It still means nothing because, let's face it, Lou Williams left mid-season, being the best scorer on the team. So we'll see.
The Sixers or the Lakers now? Who's better?
Sixers, much better.
Are the Lakers a playoff team?
No.
No?
Hell no.
Not even with Lonzo?
No.
I have one last question.
2. Practice. One thing we notice is his hesitation. The biggest strength an offensive player has is a quick offensive player that's quick to change direction. The best guards have a hesitation that has defenders spinning in circles. Clarkson is fast, and I'm talking if he adds strength, he can explode like Russell Westbrook in the paint. Something involved with hesitation is working on his handles. He doesn't have the greatest handles in the world, but with more chances in the gym this summer, I don't see why he can't work on a few dribbling drills. He can compete on a higher level with a simple hesitation dribble and a swing in or out of motion, or jump back and shoot a 3. 2, his defense. This is the biggest slump in his game. He struggles off the pick and roll. He gets crossed over on the regular. When an opponent changes direction, he struggles. He gets bodied like he's soft. And lastly, he lets players get too much space on plays. If he's playing some elite shooting guard, this is where his troubles start. You do see Clarkson fighting over screens and staying attached to some opponents, but there's no consistency for his growth. I believe with a change in footwork, he can sustain. His physicality has to change. It brings back to the point of him being a soft defender, rather inconsistent defender. I see him fighting, believe me, but he needs to add strength and size to his game. He can't be soft, especially if LeBron is setting a pick for Kyrie. Oops, not Kyrie. With their new training facility, there should be a lot of excitement to the new way the Lakers develop their players. 3. Commitment to the three. It's no secret that Jordan Clarkson struggled 2016 and 17 season. I mean, a promising rookie gone south. You want nothing but success for all your players. And the many rumors surrounding LA is trading young Clarkson. When Magic shedding light and showing courage and challenging Clarkson to the sixth man of the year shows commitment. If Clarkson came off the bench with a few hesitation Curry threes, he could be a threat. Without the consistent three in his game, he won't survive long. I personally believe if he doesn't show strength from behind the arc, there's no point in keeping him as well. He's made it a focus to take his three-point shot to another level. We've seen nothing but training and shooting from the arc. We've seen shooting drills at his camps and at the Lakers facilities. His commitment shows us why he belongs. So let's see if he can channel that this season. 4. Sixth man of the year. My prediction is he accomplishes this goal. One way is being a lockdown defender. 2, scoring 20 points per game, maybe 18 points per game. But this also plays around if LA makes the playoffs. When that happens, we finally will show the league how dangerous the Lakers are. Jordan can't commit to too many turnovers either. Something I did notice is he couldn't keep the ball. I'll challenge him to go 3 games without turning the ball over. What will it mean if he does not receive Sixth Man of the Year? Would his job be in jeopardy? Could he avoid being traded mid-season like our buddy Lou Williams? What's your thoughts on Jordan Clarkson accomplishing Sixth Man of the Year? Leave your comments below. 5. Kobe replacement. Most forget the challenge that was bestowed upon him, replacing Kobe Bryant. JC had a lot on his plate, but look at his stats. JC's gone through 3 different coaches. Considering that Kobe was a role player, matter of fact, he was the Los Angeles Lakers. And yeah, I know Clarkson is a two-way guard, but as a shooting guard, he's performed. He's far from a bust, but you can't replace this legend easily. But he can be a solid six-man option, especially since achieving All-Rookie in 2014. From entering in 2014, where he struggled, to being consistent now in terms of his scoring and carrying the bench, we should look forward to Jordan Clarkson this season and seasons to come, both as a starter and as a six-man option. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to leave your comments below whether you liked or disliked this video. I'd love to hear your opinions.